Good morning from Fast Company. Here's our daily look into what's driving today's creative business leaders. Appointing a chief of staff is a critical first step for any CEO looking to make impactful leadership decisions. But an executive who merely utilizes their chief of staff as an administrative extra set of hands risks missing out on meaningful transformation opportunities. The critical decision to position a chief of staff as a true executive partner, when executed well, can be a bold investment that impacts a CEO's legacy. Based on my own experience as a chief of staff for a Series A unicorn-to-be and my current work coaching and placing these professionals, I've seen firsthand that today's chiefs of staff act as leadership amplifiers. They occupy a unique position at the top of the organizational chart, where they can operate across teams without being burdened by the direct management of a department. This freedom allows them to shield their CEOs from distractions and ensure they focus on the work that truly matters, their unique strengths, vision, and decision-making. An open secret, an unfair advantage. Understanding and defining the role remains a challenge. As a former partner at Andreessen Horowitz put it, appointing a CEO whispering talent as one of the firm's inaugural chiefs of staff made sense because nobody knew what that meant. I've seen this asymmetry of understanding firsthand in hundreds of conversations with executives. For Jamie Hodari, CEO and co-founder of Industrious, a chief of staff is a clear necessity. Who wouldn't want to be in two places at once? The best chief of staff relationship enables exactly that. Sitting alongside his sixth chief of staff since founding his company, Hodari told me, "I've never encountered a hard problem at work where two smart people trying to think through it wasn't preferable to one." But I've also spoken with CEOs who have been given the misguided view that this position is merely an administrative role with a fancy title. Bridging this executive knowledge gap promises so much upside that McKinsey and BCG have intensified their thought leadership around this role in recent white papers and podcasts. Christy Hovarth, CEO of pet healthcare company Wagmo, says that she views her chief of staff as an extension of her own brain. The chief of staff on her team takes on tasks that can't be delegated to other departments. They're often CEO-led initiatives where the chief of staff must operate as a true strategic partner, not just a project manager. Unleashing emerging leaders. I've seen chief of staffs being tasked with all sorts of significant initiatives by savvy CEOs. These might include projects like spearheading the hiring process for other C-level roles, company-wide rhythm of business and stakeholder management plans, standing in and speaking for the CEO in high-stakes meetings, and with little to no guidance. There are often uncommon career trajectories, spanning disciplines like consulting, law, and product development, also equip chiefs of staff to bring fresh, outsider perspectives that might not otherwise appear in executive leadership meetings. And while 75% of chiefs of staff support CEOs, many others work with CFOs, CHROs, or department heads tailoring their expertise to the leader's scope. Hire for a partner, not a position. A trusted right hand can create new value that even the CEO or board of directors might not see. While the position is usually leveled as a middle management role, the chief of staff is one of one in the corporate hierarchy, reporting directly to a boss several levels more senior. These individuals command competitive salaries even in a challenging job market, reflecting the rigors of the position. We see this in the data from our most recent Ask a Chief of Staff compensation report. Compared to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, average chief of staff salaries across industries are approximately 49% higher than the latest median salary figures for general and operations managers. Taking on the $150 billion pet care industry as a leadership duo with her chief of staff, Hovarth shared with me that a huge part of what makes this partnership successful is the chemistry, how easily my chief of staff can anticipate what I envision. The key is to hire someone who complements your skill set and shores up areas where you're less effective, rather than duplicating your strengths. The most important takeaway for CEOs is that this role is not merely a position, it's a partnership. Empowering a chief of staff as a true C-suite partner is a bold, future-focused move, requiring the highest degree of self-awareness, trust, and adaptability from a chief executive. That's all today from Fast Company. Talk to you tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.